In today's episode, we're going to talk about effective community marketing strategies for insurance agents. Let's be honest, insurance isn't the easiest thing to sell. People don't wake up thinking, today's the day I find a new agent. But what if you didn't have to chase leads at all? What if your local community already knew and trusted you? So they came to you when they needed coverage. That's the power of community marketing strategies for you as an insurance agent. This approach can transform how you attract and retain clients. And so today we're going to explore how to grow your agency by building real, meaningful connections right in your own neighborhood. So here are some things to consider when we talk about some essential community marketing strategies. Number one, community marketing builds trust and recognition. When you engage with your local community, you are creating authentic relationships that foster trust, increase visibility, and establish your agency as a valuable and recognizable presence in your community. Your involvement should align with your core values. Your community efforts should always reflect what your agency stands for. And if you haven't defined what your agency stands for, take the time to do that. When your outreach is aligned with your values and your strengths, it's going to resonate more deeply and have a much longer lasting impact. And don't forget that social media is a powerful tool for engagement. So be sure to use high quality images, use video, use hashtags, and use interactive content like polls and questions and answers to engage with your audience and increase your digital outreach. And be consistent, because consistency and responsiveness matter. Posting is just the beginning. Posting to post doesn't move the needle. Consistently respond to comments, stay active in discussions, and use platforms to share updates about local events and your involvement in those events. And don't overlook outdoor advertising, because it still delivers. Well-placed, professional signage in your local community can significantly boost your brand's visibility and attract interest, especially when it is customized with your contact info or QR code. Remember, your local community is actually your strongest asset. So instead of relying solely on generic lead services, focusing on grassroots marketing will build long-term loyalty and leads that convert. Now, as an insurance agent, here's why local marketing really matters to you. Because you work in a specific geographic area. And so your services are going to be promoted locally the majority of the time. And so community marketing is one of the most effective ways to build that local visibility. It allows you as an agent to grow your presence, attract leads, develop trust, and convert new customers, building your business to the next level simultaneously. So when we look at strategies to do this, let's look at what actually works and what doesn't work. Because remember, it's more than running ads. Community marketing is about relationship building and being seen as a valuable, trustworthy presence within the community. So you need to get involved in the community, but you need to do it the right way. First of all, get involved in your community by hosting annual charity events or organizing educational webinars. Attend or sponsor industry meetups. Donate to local causes. Sponsor a local sports team or fund community activities. This list could really go on and on. But by participating and supporting community efforts, you're going to gain valuable attention for your business, and you're going to create sales opportunities just through genuine connection and relationship. But here's the key. Do something meaningful that contributes to the success of the community for the sake of the community, not just to generate leads. No matter how you engage, stay aligned with your agency's values and strengths. And know in advance what matters most to your brand. Because when your actions reflect your mission, your engagement will resonate at a deeper level with your community and your prospective customers. Now remember, social media is a powerful tool for you, and you want to use it effectively. You don't always need to show up in person to get involved with the community. Online community marketing is just as important, and social media is the starting point. So you need to use platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and even TikTok to engage with your local followers, promote community involvement, and share visual content that builds trust. Photos and videos are especially powerful because they will help capture attention, increase shares, and generate conversation to help you stand out. And to really make sure you stand out, use high-quality images and well-edited video. Hire a professional if you need to for brand-level polish. And then be sure to post consistently across multiple platforms to create the broadest footprint possible. And then be sure to use hashtags. It's a must. And don't forget those local hashtags like Your City Insurance Agent and industry hashtags like hashtag home insurance or hashtag Medicare help to boost your visibility. Hashtags are going to help your content appear in search, and it will connect with those outside your current following. But don't stop after you post. Ongoing engagement is going to be where trust is built. When somebody leaves a comment, always respond. That interaction creates relationships, and that's what fosters community, and that is what community marketing is all about. You can also maintain social engagement by announcing community events, running insurance education polls, hosting live question and answer sessions, and sharing client success stories as long as you have permission. This will strengthen your brand as a local expert, not just a sales rep. And then don't overlook outdoor advertising to promote your services. Sometimes the most effective community marketing comes from simple, visible signs. And outdoor advertising, when it is placed strategically, helps you stay top of mind. But remember this before you install a sign. Get approval from the landowner. Understand and apply for necessary business signage permits, and choose a high visibility location. And then once approved, invest in a professionally designed sign. Make sure it includes your agency name, your phone number, your website, and then a QR code for quick mobile access. And don't forget this, design matters. A clean, attractive sign drives traffic, and when it's customized with tracking details like a unique URL or phone number, It lets you measure its impact. And make sure your signage aligns in tone and colors with your brand to reinforce consistency across all channels. And then be sure and keep your community informed and involved. Let your community know what you're doing and use your website and social media to promote upcoming local events, celebrate community wins, highlight how your agency is involved in the community, and invite participation and collaboration. And here's a tip. Create a content calendar for local activities. This will keep your audience engaged, build anticipation, and it helps keep you organized as well. And of course, encourage conversations with interactive marketing. The best use of social media is to get people talking. So go beyond visibility and spark engagement. Host a virtual or in-person Q&A. Run simple Instagram or Facebook polls. Ask your community for feedback on relevant issues and share behind-the-scenes content about you and your team. This will not only boost engagement metrics, but it humanizes your personality and it brings out the personality of your agency. And then track and improve your efforts. So effective community marketing isn't just a one and done strategy. You want to measure your results on an ongoing basis. Monitor social media engagement. Ask new clients how they found you. Use custom links and QR codes to track your signage performance, and collect testimonials to reinforce your impact. And of course, be sure and optimize on the things that are working. And don't be afraid to double down on the things that your audience is actually connecting with. Here's a few final thoughts for you. The marketplace today is super competitive. And so community-based marketing is going to give you something that paid leads simply cannot, and that is trust, loyalty, and that personal connection. So when people see you contributing to the same neighborhood that they actually live in, you're no longer just another insurance agent running ads. You're their local insurance agent. So if you're ready to build your brand locally, but you're not sure where to start, reach out to us at Agent Branding and Marketing. You can reach us at agentbrandingandmarketing.com. Be sure and schedule your strategy session while you're there. We'd love to talk to you. And thanks again for tuning in today. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.